Hey, just got some announcements we got.
Yeah, just a couple, well, one quick thing. Hey, actually, before I do that, Tim too, some of you guys know Tim, some of you guys don't, but Tim started in January, right? Just a few months ago. It seems like forever, Tim.
Yeah.
Tim just started in January. He's an intern in the community area, ABFs and home ABFs, and also in senior pastor's office with Newton Paul. He's here for at least 2 years, and you'll see him around, be teaching in ABFs. If you need a substitute teacher, he's a very good teacher. Very good, yeah, and very humble. He's great.
Does he have a last name?
Haluga. Sorry, I know it sounds rude. Tim Haluga. Been at the chapel for a long time and went to Moody and now is back, so we're just glad to have you here. You're going to be coming up and doing some announcements here in a second, but real quick, this is just for Akron ABFs, if you don't mind. There's an issue with coffee, as some of you know, with the Akron. Carol, you know what I'm talking about. With the Akron ABFs, especially second hour, you know, the carafes and the big containers that we have are not the best. They're like 15 years old and they don't retain heat terribly well. So some of you know, if you've read my long emails about coffee, then you know that we've been trying to figure out a better way to do it. And what we need, what we're looking for, and I've sent this out in an email before, to zero response so far. So I'm not we need an ABF. We need 5 ABFs. This is what we're looking for. 5 ABFs that would be willing to send 1 or 2 people once a month to help prepare coffee in the morning, on Sunday morning. And we're talking about 7:45 to 9 o'clock. It's not that early. We get up earlier than that for work every day. 1 extra day per month is what we're asking. And so I have a sign-up sheet that I'm going to move around the table, and I'm going to watch and see who passes it without signing. Hey, great. The company still got time to get back. What we're asking is that you would sign up for 1 time a month. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th. If you're 5th, that's once every 3 months. So that's even better.
It's already filled up, Jeff.
Oh. So if you wouldn't mind, and you would be able to commit to that, we're just asking 2 people once a month to do that. That would greatly help us be able to help you have warm coffee for your ABF. I know you'll appreciate that.
What do they do, Jeff?
They will be filling up the carafe, just getting everything ready, putting in things on carts, getting the carts ready to go. And then we'll have somebody there between the ABF hours as well that will be doing that too. Okay, thank you. Tim?
Good evening. My name is Tim. I am new. To let you guys know, my wife and I are starting a home ABF actually a week from tonight. So it's an encouragement to me to see all you guys out here. You've served so faithfully. Thank you. Your wisdom and your perseverance is an encouragement to me. So thank you. Thank you for my younger generation. A couple announcements Jeff and Dane asked me to make. First of all, adopt a missionary. I don't know if you guys saw these blue folders in the back when you came in. They're right by Stephanie. Stephanie, do you see back there? These are missionaries. There's 12 of them that need an ABF to support them. Now, we're not saying money here. We're not looking for money. All we're asking is that you guys send them letters, send them encouragement, phone calls. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you saw Hotel Rwanda or Blood Diamond and you thought, oh man, what can I do about overseas missions work? We got to spread the gospel. And this is a tangible way that you guys can really encourage a missionary who might sometimes feel lonely, might feel a little bit, maybe they're missing the chapel, missing some of the people they grew up with. And this is a good way for you guys to reach out and be a blessing to them. And to your ABF too. Second announcement, rosters, you guys know, coming up May 15th. They're the only way we have to know how we're doing, numbers up, numbers down, so fill those out, make them accurate. Take off people who aren't coming, don't leave people on the rosters if they're not coming. So that's May 15th. Chip, where's Chip? Chip Weiser. Chip's going to talk a little bit about Facebook. We're always looking for new ways, new ways to embrace youth and move forward with our community efforts, and Chip's done some stuff with that, so tell us.
Facebook used to mean youth. We have taken over, baby. I got the same memo that Hal did. I thought we were supposed to wear a tie. We didn't wear a tie. So, okay, fair enough. How many of you are on Facebook? By a show of hands, please. That's about right. About a third of the United States at any given time is on Facebook. I had the misunderstanding. I got on Facebook because I have teenagers. And I wanted to keep track of them. And so I lay dormant for a year. And then I don't know what happened, but somebody threw an idea, prompted me, and I introduced it to our ABF. And I found out Facebook is not what I thought it was. I thought it was about a place to go, here I am, world, look at what I'm doing. It's not. Facebook isn't about you either. It's about the people in your ABF. How many of you have the gift that Pastor Larson does for remembering names and faces? Anyone? Okay, the rest of us who don't, Facebook is a godsend. Because if you can get your people to join, you have a face with a name. And you know about their life. You know how many kids they have. You know their interests. You know which things they're participating in at what given time. It is not about you. It's about your people. And it's taken our ABF that's been here since Green Campus opened to a whole different level of connections. How many of you are webmeisters, can set up your own website and update it with prayer requests regularly? I didn't think so. Neither am I. But Facebook lets us do that in a format that's private. For the first time, we can share updates about people in our ABF in a way that only lets people who are a part of our group see those. And you can personally put your own prayer request on. How many have sent out a prayer request and got something wrong about it on an email? That happened to us before, just inadvertently, and it's embarrassing, but if somebody can put their own prayer request up in the sensitivity they wish, it's out in the format they want. Facebook has almost 200 million users. As of last year, they had about 100 million. The additions are our demographic. It's us, because we finally figured out a format that lets us connect. Their monogram for their website is helping you connect and share it with the people in your life. It's not about making new friends, although it can be. It's about connecting and sharing with the people who are in your life now. How many of you have people in your life? Yeah. Come on. It lets you do this in a way, you can tell I'm excited about it, I don't have to tell you that. It has taken somebody like me, I do care about the people in my ABF. I just don't always have the time because I have a job and everything else, but I can connect with them throughout the week in a way that just splashes into their life and they can see what I'm doing if they want to. If they don't want to, they don't have to do that either. But if you're considering a way or wanting a way to take your ABF connection to the next level, which if you don't realize, they say in business that people leave a business, and I think it translates to church, not because necessarily of service, but when they feel there's perceived indifference on the part of the staff or the business. Well, people move around through ABFs and churches because of perceived indifference as well. You may care a lot, but it may not be a way that you've been able to show. So I encourage you to consider Facebook. If you haven't done it before, get on cool people like Dane are on Facebook. Jeff Martell. You could actually, and whoever raised her hand back there, she now see if I would. Anyway, if you have any questions at a break or whatever afterwards, I'd be happy to answer. But please consider it. It's been a very good thing for our ABF.
And it's not that difficult to use. It's very user friendly. I mean, if you're not an internet person, it's very easy to use and get your page started and to add friends and maybe not to leave friends, to add friends and all that kind of stuff. So.